Welcome to Retro Recommend, a show where I recommend a game that is no longer available on current platforms, but I'll let you know how to get your hands on it. Serious Sam Next Encounter is the only first-person shooter in the franchise to not be developed by Sam's creators, Crow Team. Instead, Climax Solent was in charge, and as a result, things feel a tad unfamiliar. The essence of Serious Sam is all there and accounted for. You run around giant levels and survive against hordes of monsters. You have a large arsenal of weapons, plenty of ammo, and must always be looking for secret stashes of health and armor. Navigation is straightforward and the game will guide you through every level with big yellow arrows. Some levels require you to do a little bit of backtracking, but it's never intrusive. Before Serious Sam 2, Next Encounter was the first Serious Sam game to let you pilot vehicles, like a Hummer or a Combine Harvester. They control in a manner that's similar to the Warthog from Halo, and that you make turns using the camera control. Don't worry too much about it, since you're never required to do any precision driving. These sections pretty much serve as a fun distraction from the on-foot gameplay and are far less prominent than they would become in Serious Sam 2. If you've played Serious Sam the first or second encounter to death, you'll probably notice that something feels a little different about the combat in Next Encounter. The gunplay is still satisfying, there's still tons of monsters with varied designs, but there's something less complex about the formula. This is because in traditional Serious Sam, every weapon has an optimal use case against specific enemies, so you're going to want to be swapping frequently. In Next Encounter, most foes go down rather easily with almost any weapon. You still want to prioritize certain enemies over others and make the right call between hit scan or projectile-based firepower, but you won't be associating any one specific tool for any one specific job, you know? Something that I feel is quite underutilized in this game is the multiple ammunition types. That's right, most weapons will have several ammo supplies, each with their own properties like bouncing bullets, heat-seeking missiles, or even laughing gas. Due to the simpler combat mechanics, I pretty much just used whatever I had in stock. Look, I'm not implying that Serious Sam is supposed to be some 1000 IQ shooter. That's what Crow Team's the Talos principle is for, but you will have to adjust your expectations if you're a die-hard Classic Sam fan. To help make the game more interesting, Next Encounter expands upon the combo system found in the original Xbox port of Serious Sam. By killing 20 enemies in quick succession, Sam will double his running speed and deal more damage, while also scoring more points in the process. Points? Come on man, what year is it? Well, turns out points are pretty important here, since certain levels are locked behind point requirements throughout the game, so if you want to see everything Next Encounter has to offer, you're gonna have to get those gold medals. Despite not being made by its original creator, Serious Sam Next Encounter looks and sounds faithful to the art and sound direction of the classics. The worlds are vast and colorful, Sam has a lot of funny one-liners, and the music can range from suspenseful to adrenaline pumping. The graphics aren't quite as sharp as that of the PC titles, but for an early 2000s console game, the visuals are above average, I'd say. So this game isn't available to buy from Steam, GOG, Epic, etc. How might I play it today unless I bought a copy 21 years ago? Well, aside from buying a physical copy off eBay for a real GameCube, I would recommend using the Dolphin emulator to run the GameCube version of Next Encounter. There's also a PS2 version, but it was rushed and nowhere near as polished. Now, I can't tell you where to find a download of this game, but I think a quick Google search along the lines of Serious Sam Next Encounter ISO will do the trick. You can also get it as an RVZ or CISO file, depends on where you get it from. And with that, now you know everything you need to enjoy Serious Sam Next Encounter. I'll see you in another Retro Recommend. Be sure to subscribe and support the show in the description below.